And hello again, everyone. We welcome you to Lima Stadium for this Division 7 Region 26 Regional Championship game as the undefeated top-seeded Bulldogs of Columbus Grove entertain the 15-seed Blue Jays of Delphos St. John's. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts. Here we go, partner, the right to go to the Final Four in football. Big night around the state of Ohio.
And where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Does the clock strike midnight for DSJ tonight? Does Columbus Grove continue what seems to be the inevitable march towards Canton? Can they pull the upset, DSJ? They have had a wonderful playoff. So many great questions in this one in front of us. And by the way, one of the best players in the state of Ohio is in this one as well.
Looking forward to what should be a good one. And a pregame show is brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. Take a look at the playoff records for these two. You see St. John's in for the 21st time, trying to add to those 6 state championships, while the Bulldogs of Columbus Grove on for the 18th time and looking to add to that state championship that they won back in 2003.
Yeah, DSJ, the ride that they've been on here in the playoffs has just been something miraculous. Each time that they've won, they've come from behind to do it. And we were there last week when their 13-0 deficit was erased in the second half, and they were able to steal one from Lipsick. This is a DSJ team, Randy, that when they are out of the MAC, boy, they're a different team, aren't they? But they're going to play a MAC caliber team today in Columbus Grove, who has been about as dominant as anybody in the state of Ohio, and we've been fortunate to see this Columbus Grove team. Of course, one of the best players in the state, Trent Barraza, all he has done this year has gone for 2,423 yards, 9.2 yards a carry. You want some touchdowns? How about he does it 35 times? He's flat out one of the best players in the state of Ohio.
Winner's going to get either Marion Local or Minster in a state semifinal next Friday, as we can show you that 2024 Division 7 bracket. So there is the Elite 8 that is left.
Yeah, the thing about Minster, right? They have Brogan Steffi. He's an unbelievable quarterback. They only lost to Marion Local early in the year 21-0. Some questions of if Justin Knauff, the quarterback at Marion Local, is playing today or not. So it could very well be either one of those two.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineup and the keys to the game when we return here on WOSN. Shutout win over Tiffin Calvert, 27-0, and then trailed 13-0 before rallying with a walk-off safety against Lipsick. Game we saw 21-13. Couple of questions for this DSJ team that's been beat up all year. Drew Boggs has battled injury. We saw him miss a few plays last week. Is he okay to run this offense?
Yeah, how many times did he leave the game last week against Lipsick, but yet come back in and find a way to use his feet again to get a big first down for this DSJ team? Riley Mueller, I thought, was impressive last week, especially in the second half, because they wore down that Lipsick defense. TJ Wirtz came in at fullback, and boy, is that guy a load at 6'2", about 240. He was just knocking people around. That offensive line, Randy, was real impressive for DSJ last week. Gable and Heron were fantastic on that offensive line. Defensively, how good was Alex Heron last week? He's everywhere on the field, lived in that Lipsick backfield a week ago. And when you look at when they need a big play defensively, it's him that they send on a blitz. 11 sacks on the year. Randy, they only have 18 as a team, so he's their big play guy on defense.
Now for the starting lineup for the Bulldogs of Columbus Grove. Haven't really been challenged much of this year, but especially down the tournament trail. Opened with a win over North Baltimore 42-8. Defeated LCC 38-6. Last week got a win over Mohawk 35-13. Trent Barraza, 287 yards, 5 touchdowns, and becoming the all-time leading rusher in the history of Columbus Grove football.
Yeah, he is as good as you get, but you got to give a lot of credit to that offensive line. Mays, First, Meyer, Blinkenmeyer, and Leininger, they are fantastic. And the one guy that kind of goes under the radar for them is the wide receiver, Trevin Baxter, 37 catches, 573 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Because Kyle Hopkins, they don't ask him to do a lot, Randy, but when he does, he makes an impactful play. Uses his feet, keeps his eyes open downfield, will find those receivers. And what makes this team even better, two fantastic tight ends in Eversole and Brady Basinger. Basinger is a load when they bring him in motion to kick out.
Defensively, we knew that the secondary of Grove would be challenged. Stepped up, made some plays when they had to, especially in the second half.
Very opportunistic defense. They have caused 19 interceptions this year. They live in their opponent's backfield, 74 tackles for loss, 31 sacks. If there is a faster defense that runs to the football, I don't know if we've seen it this year. They get after every single level. Great on the front four with Kylan Mays and Blankenmeyer. Great at the second level with those three linebackers, Houston, Schrader, and Rader. And then, of course, the secondary led by Gavin Barraza and his 6 interceptions. This is about as good as a defensive group that you're going to find.
Well, time now for our Keys to the Game. And our Keys to the Game brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. Partners, Keys to the Game tonight for Delphos St. John's.
Yeah, number 1, Mueller the Mule. He is a fantastic physical running back. I was really impressed in the second half last week against Lipstick. I thought they wore down that Lipstick defense. 626 yards on the year, 4.7 yards per carry. Important, Randy, if Mueller the Mule can drag some Columbus Grove defenders for 2-3 extra yards every time he carries it, going to go a long way for DSJ. Number 2, Wirtz, hauling and demolition. I don't know what TJ Wirtz is going to do after high school, but if he wants to start his own business, hauling and demolition, it'd be great because that's what he does on the football field, right? He will haul the running game by blowing up linebackers. Demolition, when he's on defense, the running back gets demolished because Wirtz finds him. And then number 3, jam and swarm. You want to jam A and B gap against Trenton Barraza, and then when he tries to bounce it, you better swarm in a hurry. That's your only chance you have. And good to see the Blue Jay getting their warm-ups in behind our graphic.
Yeah, we'll show you Columbus Grove in a minute, but how serious do the cheerleaders take football when they're cheerleading in full pads?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but the young lady wearing 23, she puts the Blue Jay hat on. She is the mascot.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, some keys to the game tonight now for Columbus Grove.
The Silver Bullets. Is there a defense that runs to the ball better than this Columbus Grove group? I don't think so. They get 11 hats to the ball. It is an attacking style defense. They love to attack with 31 sacks and 74 tackles for loss. They will get after you. And they're going to have to because Drew Boggs, number 2, he is the quarterback. He makes a lot of plays with his feet, extends, throws. He will pick up first downs by leaving a pocket. You better attack him. So your guys like Kalen Mays and Austin Gander, those guys inside, they better get upfield and get after Boggs. Don't be surprised if Andy Cole's the defensive coordinator for Columbus Grove, brings a lot of blitzes on throw downs. And then number 3, be legendary. Everybody knows this is a really good Columbus Grove team, right? The biggest legend in Columbus Grove is that 2003 team. They won a state title. That's the goal, right? Mm-hmm. Be legendary. Get this win today. How can you be legendary? Give it to the guy that is the instant legend, and that's Trent Barraza. Give him the football as much as possible. Let him carry you to the next round.
And our keys to the game and our pregame show have been brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll get you set for the opening kickoff. It's the regional championship between Columbus Grove and Delphos St. John's here on WOSN. This opening quarter brought to you by Critton Aerial Applications. Critton Aerial Applications provides you with custom liquid and granular crop applications, all from our innovative drone system. Check out videos and information on the Critton Aerial Applications Facebook page. Columbus Grove has won the opening toss and has elected to take the football, as I think our weather graphic might be lying to us a little bit.
It says it feels like 39, and it just shows some fluffy clouds. What doesn't show is we've got some precipitation, some liquid sunshine falling on the field here. Field conditions might be an issue. Turf, guys, it doesn't get muddy, but what it does do, it gets slick when it gets wet, so keep your eye on that here tonight.
So the officials are going to let the final few seconds roll off this opening quarter clock before we get underway.
Isn't that something? You go out there, now you got to sit and get wet for 30 seconds.
We see this all the time in basketball, right? Both teams come out of the huddle early.
Yep.
And the officials just stand there and hold the basketball until it goes to 0.
Well, it'll be interesting if Boggs and everybody at DSJ work this week on where to kick it other than kicking it deep. No good options back deep If you're kicking it to Columbus Grove, two guys, mainly Barraza, that will make you lament the fact that you kicked it to him.
Barraza, one of those deep men, back at about his own 15-yard line, as Drew Boggs has this one now teed up.
That's Trevin Baxter, the other guy, both electric with the ball in their hands.
We'll see what the Blue Jays elect to do here in this opening kick. Boggs will send this one as deep as he can. It's going to be fielded on a hop. Right to Barraza. Barraza tries to break to the outside, but a nice job in the open field to come up with the early stop by Austin Schaefer.
Yeah, Austin Schaefer is a guy that showed up last week in their game against Leipzig with a couple big plays. And it's a good thing, Randy, that he made that tackle, because the block of Landon Houston, number 11, was going to spring Barraza to a big-time return.
So the Bulldogs will start this opening drive of the night just shy of the 27-yard line. They'll open up in a shotgun look. Hopkins with the handoff here on the opening play of the night. Nice job cutting upfield as they'll give it to Tremont Baxter to begin the game. And Baxter will have our initial least famous recipe chicken first down to the night.
Yeah, he's going to get a great block right there by Eversole. And Barraza is going to get just enough of Boggs to make a miss. And Baxter uses his speed and the stiff arm. Get off me, dude. I got yards to get. Good opening play for Columbus Grove.
It's a game of 13. Our replays tonight are brought to you by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Quick pitch here is Barraza, now ball in his hands first time tonight. Averages 9 yards to carry. Well, he's going to get about 11 there as he's going to run inside St. John's territory.
Now outside run on first down to the left. This time a little quick pitch outside. Another outside run. Back-to-back first downs. This run game for Columbus Groves, what carries them? 239 yards every game or more. And they're off to a great start.
And those are Least Famous Recipe Chicken first downs. Least Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's, locally owned and operated. Least not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. Back-to-back first downs for the Bulldogs. They've quickly got the ball down to the St. John's 49. Bit of a delayed handoff to Barraza. Barraza's going to bounce out of a couple of would-be tacklers, and he'll get down inside the 45.
Yeah, you're going to see right here a good battle between two fantastic players. Number 54, Heron, does a great job navigating inside, gets through the wash, and then fights with Barraza to get him to the ground. Two fantastic football players right there going one-on-one.
Gain of 5 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 5 down to the 44-yard line. 3 plays for Columbus Grove. 2 of them have gone for first downs.
It had to feel like a win for DSJ, stopping them for 5.
They'll run that trap play once again. Everyone runs one way. They'll come to the left. And Barraza is going to be close to a first down.
A nice job on the design right here. Remember the first play of the game, they ran outside sweep with Baxter. This time they fake it and come back with an inside trap.
They are going to give them the least famous recipe chicken first down as they'll mark him down at the 39.
A good shot of Hopkins come over to the sideline talking to offensive coordinator Trey Rooney. Trey Rooney to get the play call. Now some confusion coming out of this huddle. They broke the huddle with too many guys.
And somehow got away with it.
Yeah, you're going to call timeout. All kinds of confusion.
There might have to count them as there are only 10 out on the field now for Columbus Grove.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So this is the Metzger Financial Services timeout. Metzger Financial Services help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com.
Well, it explains why they didn't get a illegal participation with too many men foul, because they decided to go with 10.
So while we got a stoppage, let's take a quick timeout here in WOSN. Game tonight brought to you by the Rustic Cafe. The Rustic. Great food, great fun, and great friends make it that way. We're here for you always. The Rustic in Delphos. It's Columbus Grove. It looks like they have the right participants out on the field now. I don't know what they might just try. Maybe they've had so much success with them just go 10 on 11.
Let's try. Let's insult them by running the ball with 10.
Come out with a single receiver each way. Baxter's going to get the handoff. He's going to cut up field. As we saw Braza sit this play out.
Now I want you to look inside. Number 63 is going to show up right here. Make the penetration. They're going to run that same jet sweep look, but they're going to try and run it off tackle that they used on first down. That's a way to fight through a inside block and make the tackle. Really good work inside by Mueller.
Gain of a yard on that last run play. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Scoreboard and getting near the 9-minute mark. Scoreboard tonight brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Quick screen to Baxter. Baxter's down to a foot race, and he's going to get in and score the Nails Country Decorative Stamping touchdown.
Columbus Grove is really doing a great job of scheming things. These two guys over here shows that they're going to run to that side because they flipped them. They started here, they traded them over there. Causes all kinds of confusion with these guys. Look how deep the secondary is. You're going to run your tunnel screen, allow your linemen to reach out in front of them. Great design by Columbus Grove.
38 yards on the touchdown pass, and now time for the Northwest Ohio Recycling extra point. As this one is on its way, and Evan Verhoff will knock it through. Extra points tonight brought to you by Northwest Ohio Rain Recycling. Take top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. Columbus Grove strikes first. Bulldogs get the touchdown. We'll take a timeout here on WOSN. Well, a quick 6-play drive for Columbus Grove has given the Bulldogs the early 7-0 lead, as Trevon Baxter scores on the touchdown pass from 38 yards out. We also need to tell you that the presenting sponsor for this game tonight is Wapconeta Ford. Visit our new and pre-owned inventory at wapconetaford.net. Visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta.
Well, ball blew off the tee. How many times have you seen that calling games over the years?
A lot.
Yeah. And what will happen, they'll set it up, right? And then
nope, they're not even going to bother with the second time. They're like, yeah, this is going to be bad. Let's just go ahead and no.
Coach, what do you think? Yep, they're going to have the guy touch it. Now, Randy, in all the years of watching football, I've never seen a kickoff return for a touchdown when the young man has his finger on the...
Really?
Never, right? Never. So my question is, why don't we always do that then?
Verhoff sends this one deep into the night sky, fielded at about the 15-yard line. And it looked like you were going to get your first time, as being chased out of bounds on the good return will be Braden Pullman.
Pullman averages 27 a return. Both teams got dangerous return guys and both special teams, and let's go ahead and challenge them.
It's a good field position for the Blue Jays. Start their initial drive of the night. They're going to field this one at the 43. Jays will come out. Boggs at quarterback. We'll see receiver come to the near side. Looks like two lined up top in that pistol look. Now receiver will come in motion. As they'll run here on first down, and it'll be Connor Gagne.
Yeah, Gagne gets the nod on the opening play. Get out of that pistol look. Really great job inside. Number 63, Josh Mueller, showing up. First on the defensive side, made a big play on that opening drive. This time with a big block to spring the running game for DSJ.
Close to 5 on the carry there. Call it second down and about 6. Ball spotted just outside 47-yard line. Gagne's going to sidestep a defender, move forward, and it looks like he's going to be right at the least famous recipe chicken first down line.
Look at here, going to creep up on the blitz. Number 50 is going to kick him out, though. This is a great job of pulling and seeing who's coming on the blitz. That's Logan Duncan that kicks out the defender on the blitz. Levi Schrader coming on the blitz. We knew that defense coordinator Andy Coles would be wanting to come after this DSJ offense on down number 2. He sends a backer blitz.
So they're going to mark the ball back at the 48, so the Blue Jays will be a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. Long handoff back to Gagne once again. Just sidesteps the defender, and this time he will get enough for the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Well, he's bringing some shiftiness into this game. Picks up a really good block inside by Riley Mueller, 24. 3 straight rundowns, positive plays for DSJ.
Had to take about 3 red jerseys to bring him down, but he does get down to the 40-yard line, so the Blue Jays will have it. Trying to match that Columbus Grove touchdown. Boggs shouts instructions, trying to get Grove to jump.
Take a look at the sideline because they caught Columbus Grove shifting their secondary. Sky and cloud coverage going Sky here.
Schaefer becomes the man in motion. Back to Gagne again. He's going to bounce to the outside and get positive yardage.
Left side of this offensive line for DSJ. Moving red jerseys. And Randy, we've had this Columbus Grove team a bunch this year. I can't remember anyone running the football this well on them on 4 consecutive plays.
I can't either. It's a gain of 8 there, so 2nd and 2 from the 32.
That rain is really picking up now.
So they look over to the sideline for the play call. Boggs still in the shotgun, gets it. Gagne was going to be the lead block, but he got shuffled out of the way. And a nice job to read that by the Columbus Grove defense.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Was it supposed to be an inside handoff? Yeah, kind of a messy exchange. Boggs, the senior, just likes to hold on to it and get what he can. 3rd down and 2. However, let's be honest. If you're DSJ, there's no such thing as 4th and 1. You're punting this tonight, right?
No.
Yeah, you were going for it.
So no gain on the play, so good job by Boggs. Just get back to the line of scrimmage. St. John's runs to the line. We've seen this about 3 plays in a row now. Now they back out, get the signal, and now are ready for the play. Gagne becomes the man in motion. They'll fake to him. Boggs straight ahead, isn't going to get there, as he is going to be stopped by Landon Houston.
Yeah, the great white shark. Landon Houston's going to be right here. They're going to fake the jet sweep, and then Boggs is going to come with these 2 guys. Houston's going to come right underneath that block, and the great white shark sees Chum in the water, and he's going to eat it up. Whoa, what a tackle against Boggs.
It's going to be a loss of 2, so now 4th and 4. St. John's will leave the offense on the field.
Like this decision. Be aggressive. If you're Todd Schulte, pick up that first down. He got Gagne.
Going to roll out. Pass is deflected. It's going to be incomplete. Flag comes in at the end of the play.
If he throws it right now, they got the first down easy. Barraza's going to play his responsibility, come up, and go right through the receiver, Gagne. And I think that is why the flag is being thrown, because he did not make a play on the football, went right through the receiver.
Officials still getting together.
Yeah, it's not going to be interference. A lot of people are upset that they thought it was interference, but it's going to be the fact that he did not play the football. You can't throw your shoulder into the back of a receiver anymore. You have to make an effort towards that football.
So that will walk this down inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. So big 15-yard penalty puts Delphos St. John's inside the Pat's Donuts and Cream Red Zone. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our newest location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. Huge penalty against the Bulldogs. We'll see if the Blue Jays can take advantage. Gagne trying to find some running room. That's going to be bottled up, and he's going to go down for a loss.
Well, there's not 3 better linebackers on one team than Houston, Schrader, and Rader for this Columbus Grove team. And you're going to see number 16, Rader, show up in a big way and make that tackle. Or number 14, rather, Jamison Rader.
They saw Schrader get the jersey clutched and still was able to be a part of that stop. It's going to be a loss of about 4, it looks like, back to close to the 23-yard line. Second and long, not where the Blue Jays wanted to be. Boggs looking to throw, fires this one for the end zone. It's going to be incomplete.
I kind of ran out of some real estate right there. Had he thrown it earlier to the outside, might have had a chance on it. Well played by Baxter. Inside fake. You see the secondary for Columbus Grove did not bite on the inside fake. They're going to go vertical, but throws it too far inside and into the back of the end zone. Well played by Trevin Baxter.
Yeah, looking for Pullman. Did everything he could just to stay in bounds.
How about the camera lady going, helping out, and getting that football?
Third down coming up here for the Blue Jays. Empty look now for Boggs in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Give to Gagne coming around that far side. He'll get back inside the 20 before he's cut down.
A nice play call by Todd Schulte right there. Get it to 4th and 10. They've had some success running on the perimeter with Gagne. Tried to get him to the edge, but the secondary for Columbus Grove rallied up to get him to the ground.
St. John's once again will go for it here on 4th down. Took advantage of a penalty to pick up 1. Now in the 4th and 10 at the 19-yard line. Everyone again looks over the sideline to get the play. Boggs send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Boggs looking for the end zone again, and that one's going to be smartly knocked away. And Columbus Grove is going to take over on down.
Yeah, this is going to be a post and then corner. Keep your eye right here. Baxter going to get depth. Does a great job not biting on a post look. Sits on that corner route. And doesn't try to intercept it, Randy. Just knock it down. Get yourself better field position.
Yeah, smart play, especially when you went ball hawks. They're taught to go get the football. Actually, did cost him a yard. Interception in the end zone would have been a touchback.
Yeah, but knowing Baxter, he tries to run it out, right?
That's true. That's true. So the Bulldogs are going to take over at their own 19. Get the loss on downs. First down, a handoff. He's trying to weave his way through traffic is Barraza.
Number 3, Barraza on the carry.
A good job of timing it up and blitzing by Alex Herron a week ago against Lipsick. They dialed it up correctly more times than not as he made all kinds of plays. That time brought him on outside pressure on first down, slowed up that Columbus Grove run game.
Pick of about 3 is going to bring up 2nd and 7. Trying to bounce this one to the outside as they go back to Baxter. He'll get out across the 25. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short.
That's a big play here for this DSJ defense. If you're able to get a 3rd down stop here and force Columbus Grove to punt the football, your offense just moved the ball really well. Didn't come up with any points, but you got to feel confident that eventually they'll be able to get some.
3rd down and about 3 coming up here for the Bulldogs. Already down to a minute 40 counting left to go with the opening quarter on our Hawker Drywall scoreboard.
Barraza is the receiver down here to the left.
Hopkins in an empty backfield looks to throw. Screen was set up, but it read well. Gagne's going to come up with a stop.
Yeah, Gagne is going to knife through all those offensive linemen and say, "Hello, sternum. Let me introduce you to my shoulder pad." Ouch. Big time stop for DSJ, authored by number 9. Gagne.
Was a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 4th and 2. And the Bulldogs are going to punt this one away. Gagne, the return man, is back on his own side of the field. Is creeping up a little bit. Stops at about the 44-yard line. Not a lot of pressure applied here by the Blue Jays as Gagne is going to let this punt hit. Takes a sideways bounce and ends up out of bounds at about the 7-48 line.
Yeah, really good effort on third down to get off the field for DSJ. How big was that hit by Gagne to stop that third down screen? Remember, it was a screen for Columbus Grove on their first possession that broke free for the touchdown.
It's good field position for the Blue Jays. They're going to start at their own 48.
First and 10 from their own 48.
As we're now learning how many possessions each team is going to get here. Just the second time Blue Jays have touched the football. We're down to 39 seconds to go in this opening quarter.
Yeah, DSJ was not real fast to snap the football in their first possession. Of course, I think shortening the game would be a good thing, but tough to do when you start at 1st and 15 with a false start in the dreaded receiver false start, which should never, ever, ever, I say, should never, ever happen.
So as a coach, what are you more mad about there, that it happened on first down coming out of a huddle, or that it's a receiver?
Yes, both. You're a receiver. Look inside at the football if you don't know what the snap count is.
So 1st and 15 following the penalty. Boggs looking to throw, is going to roll to the near side. Looks like he's going to tuck this one and run. Sees two silver bullets coming and very smartly will just duck out of bounds.
Leighton Blankenmeyer, number 67, the guy applying the pressure on the outside, and you know you've done something good when you get out of the way of him. Blankenmeyer is as good as you get as a defensive end. 89 tackles, 12 for a loss, 6 sacks. That's something that Boggs has done time and time again in this run for DSJ, and make something terrible into something positive.
They scrambled for about 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11 with the ball spotted just shy of the 47-yard line. Boggs have Gagne go in motion. Boggs is going to roll that way, looking to run, trying to stretch this out. He'll get a couple of yards, it looks like.
Well, I really thought this was going to go for big yardage, because you're going to see the pin block right here by number 63, Josh Mueller. They have got it sealed. Now hurry up and get there, Boggs, but it just takes too long for Boggs to get there. And as we know, this silver bullet defense for Columbus Grove will rally up. Look at all the silver helmets around it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get there in a hurry.
It's a gain of a yard on the play. It'll also be our final play in the opening quarter as St. John's lets the clock run out. 7-0. Columbus Grove leads this one after 1. We'll take a timeout here at WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here from Lima Stadium. 7-0. Columbus Grove leads Delphos St. John's after 1. And there's our precipitation that we can see it in the lights. And is it actually... Is it hitting the field?
Yes.
Because it's swirling around. We do see to our right, but it's just kind of stuck in the air.
Tonight.
Very good. Long handoff. This one's going to be Gagne, and he's going to be tripped up. And that is going to be a good thing, because he was going to be off to the races.
Now, the reason why you do that is you're going to hold the defensive end right there, number 67, Leighton Blankenmeyer. You're going to read him. If he is slow to get outside, you go ahead and give it to him. If he flies outside, then it's going to be a keep by Boggs. So either way, Blankenmeyer, he is going to make a wrong decision. Didn't give him the first down. 4th and short.
And St. John's not electing to punt on the Grove side of the field. Boggs in the shotgun. Back to Gagne, and on second effort is going to squeeze through and get the Lee's famous recipe chicken first down.
Yeah, you're going to give it here. He's going to get stopped right about here. This is a great job of penetration by Columbus Grove. But watch, as my partner Randy Roberts loves to say, Spinner Rooney to get the first down.
We're going to watch it. Here we go. There's one. And
did you see that knee? Did you see the knee?
Well, first downs tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering, too. Well, the Blue Jays have found something here on the ground. This time it's Boggs able to get it inside the 40.
A really good patient run by Boggs.
Gain of 3.
Pick up some positive yardage on first down. First down has been a win down on the offensive series for DSJ and allows them to shorten this game. Look, they are in no hurry to get a play and get up to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to be inside of 20 seconds already.
And it's going to be 2nd and 7. Clock ticking away, and our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Boggs double clutched, and then will take off. He'll slide down inside the 35. And again, the rule is when you begin to slide is where you get marked down at.
A lot of younger quarterbacks would have forced this. It was really well covered by Columbus Grove. Nobody open, so he elects to tuck it under and slide into second base. You know, Jack Lambert used to love when quarterbacks would slide. No, he didn't. He had that old saying, what quarterbacks should wear dresses or skirts or something like that, because he thought quarterbacks, when they run, should be able to be hit.
So they're going to talk about this one. While the officials talk about this one, we want to tell you this second quarter is brought to you by Critton Aerial Applications. Provides you with custom liquid and granular crop applications from our innovative drone system. For videos and information, visit Critton Aerial Applications Facebook page. It's third down coming up here.
They're going to be inside of 10 now before they get to the line of scrimmage to get this thing snapped. Grove showing some pressure.
Handoff here. Gagne's going to carry a couple of defenders, and he's going to be marked down at about the 29-yard line.
Gable's going to see the inside backer blitz by the Great White Shark, Landon Houston, and he's going to pick it up. Why is he able to pick it up? Well, Cardinal sin as a linebacker. You expose your chest. When you expose your chest, the offensive linemen are going to pick that block up.
Gain of 5 is enough for the least famous recipe chicken first down. Our instant replays tonight are brought to you by Alderman Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Alderman Outdoor.
Well, you have to love this game plan by Todd Schulte, right?
Right, they're going to shorten this as much as possible.
They sure are. And the execution, fantastic. Just milking that clock.
Boggs looking to throw long swing pass. Gets this out to the far side of the field. Nice job dancing around out there by Tyler Lindman.
Now, Lindman, one of their top receivers, 15 catches for 141 yards coming in today. That's a really nice catch. Ball sailed on him a little bit, and when you're waiting for a ball out in the flat that long, your mind will play tricks on you. Look at the hustle by Blankenmeyer, 67, the defensive end, gets out there and gets involved.
Gain of 5 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 5. St. John's, again, that play clock into single digits. They've got this down. We saw them at times do the same thing against Leipzig a week ago as they go back on the ground to Gagne, who's going to get the least famous recipe chicken first down. And he also puts them inside the Pat's Donuts and Cream red zone.
I thought they might have got away with a false start. I thought Gagne took off a little bit early. Started towards that line of scrimmage, but the officials said, no, good inside run. You see Gagne wearing those tapes on the backside of his arm so you don't get the turf burn.
Pickup of 10 is going to get him just inside the 15. And again, red zone sponsor tonight, Pat's Donuts and Cream. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our newest location at 600 South Cable Road next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. Multiple flags being thrown here as Boggs is going to be stopped for a loss.
I think it's going to be too many guys moving at the same time for DSJ. Yeah, it's an illegal shift. I love that call by the officials, Randy, because it kind of looks like a dance move, doesn't it? When he takes both arms away from his body. You can go out to the dance floor, not really move your legs, just use the upper body only.
Columbus Grove is also elected to decline the penalty.
First and 15 or second and 10?
Well, it's going to be second and about 15 on the loss of the play.
3 on the previous play, it'd be second down and 13.
So it's a loss
Take
of 3.
Take the result of the play, second and 13. That's a good choice. Really no bad choice, right? Todd Schulte is saying, though, you whistled it dead, so how can it be a result of the play?
That is a good point. So while they're talking about that, let's tell you about the Rustic Cafe. The Rustic, great food, great fun, and great friends. Make it that way. We're here for you always. The Rustic, located in Delphos.
And you hear some of the Columbus Grove fans wanting to know exactly what's taken so long.
We are going to whistle it in, and it looks like they're going to begin to wind the clock here. Don't think Coach Schulte got the decision he wanted here. It's going to be second and long. Boggs looking to throw again. Under pressure, scrambling around. He's going to find some open space. Had a lineman thought he was going to score a touchdown. And now we have everything here on this alternate replay.
Austin Gander almost gets to him. The quarterback spins out. Boggs sees a giant hole. Look at the great job of maintaining a block by Arnold, number 51.
I saw the arms go up by Logan Duncan, number 50, and I thought he was going touchdown, but he was going his.
I wasn't clipping.
I'm going to hit this guy, and I don't want it to be an illegal block in the back.
Usually when you put your arms up, though, you're showing you're guilty. So very fortunate DSJ got away with that one.
So 3rd and 11. Throw to the end zone. This one is going to be intercepted. Eversole's going to have this one, and he's going to be out near the 15-yard line.
Well, why do you run cover 2? Because you'll have safety help right here. Boggs is going to pick the vertical, never sees Eversole. Eversole plays that hash, reads the quarterback's eyes, and just moves right over. I'm not sure how many Eversole will wind up with this year for interceptions, but I know he'll never have an easier one. Nice job of discipline in the secondary by Columbus Grove.
Thwarts another drive by St. John's. Grove will get this one here. Just about halfway through this second quarter, the Bulldogs will start from their own 15-yard line.
Yeah, something Boggs has struggled with. That's his 13th interception this year.
Good run play here on first down. Just power football out of Barraza.
Now, real important for Columbus Grove not to try and score on every single down right now. It's been a long time since they've played some offense. Last time they went 3 and out, they had a good first opening drive. But, anytime you've been frustrated not getting the football, you try to do too much too early. Just stay within your offense. Let the yards come to you.
Gain of 9 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 1. Barraza with a little spin-a-rooney. He's able to get out and get the least famous recipe chicken first down.
He gets a good kick-out block and then a lead-up through by Eversole. It's the thing about Barraza, right? So strong. When he was a younger runner, just tried to out-quick and outrun everybody, but now he's a big, strong dude. He will carry you for extra yardage.
Big for 7 there. Back on the ground, gets a good block. Out across the 35, still powering forward. And finally, that pile is going to be marked down near the 40-yard line.
And Brady first, number 58, leads the way on his pole. Love it. They just ran it a minute ago for big yardage. Let's run it again.
Bit of a good spot for Grove all the way out to the 40. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1 after the run of 9. Now they get Baxter. He's going to try to turn the corner, and that is going to be stopped for a loss. Boggs will get in and make the play.
Yeah, watch Alex Martz, 34, going to show up and stretch this thing out. He refuses to get hooked. Just keeps working outside, beats Eversole, number 21, allows that DSJ defense to get there, sets up a huge 3rd down.
Loss of 1 on the play, back to the 39-yard line. Now, nowhere to go for Barraza as he's going to be stopped for a loss.
That is old Jim Joseph, number double A-gap blitz. You're going to bring Wirtz, and you're going to bring inside. You're going to bring Heron also. Two guys in A gap. You can't get both of them, and Wirtz, demolition, blows it up.
4th and about 3. Columbus Grove keeping their offense on the field.
Don't jump if you're DSJ.
Hopkins nearly caught a blitzer.
Don't know if they're going to snap it inside of 3. They going.
Back to Braza. Braza ahead, and this one is going to be close.
Far official already waved it forward. You saw Todd Schulte's reaction, shaking his head. Blankenmeyer leads the way. Look at the double team in front of him. Braza gets just enough for the first down. How about Andy Schaefer gambling early in this game?
That is the closest, least famous recipe chicken first down we're going to have all season long. Hopkins under pressure. Now he's going to tuck it and run, weaving his way into Blue Jay territory, and he's going to have another least famous recipe chicken first down.
This is something we saw him do against LCC early in that football game. Use his feet to make big plays, and when he takes off, he is fleet of foot.
Comes to a near stop, starts up again. A good scramble there. Picks up about 13. The Bulldogs are just going to keep this one on the ground. They'll get inside the 45 with Barraza.
Austin Schaefer started this game on the kickoff with a big tackle against Barraza. Shows up again right there, makes another tackle. Smart play by the secondary of DSJ. When they come up on Barraza, they go after his legs. Don't try to tackle him up high. He's too strong.
2nd and 8 after the gain of 2. Now the Bulldogs will flip the formation.
Ball's
right
out.
Inside give. Ball popped loose. 2 white jerseys on top of it. And it looks like St. John's will recover the fumble.
Now let's take a look at this right here on the handoff. There's going to be penetration. I think it's Herron that gets in there. They've been sending him on a blitz. Nope, it is Mueller, 24, that gets there. Causes it. Randy, that's that inside handoff that they used for a touchdown against Bluffton. The week before that against LCC, they fumbled it away. So it is a feast or famine type play for Columbus Grove. This time, famine, and allows DSJ to have an opportunity with 2:11 left here in the first half.
Yeah, both teams now with a turnover. We also want to tell you that our game tonight is brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Huge break for the Blue Jays. They're going to start at their own 48. Boggs going for the home run ball, and this one's going to be intercepted as Eversol's going to have his second of the night.
They're going to watch Boggs. When it leaves his hand, it just kind of flutters. They're going to try and go right in the seam with a too high safety. The safeties are on the hash, but he's going to flutter it too far. This looks funny coming out of his hand, and it's going to allow everybody. Look at all the red jerseys right there. Hey, you almost could have fair caught that one. What a backbreaker for DSJ, though. You just get the turnover. 2:04 left in the half. You think about putting one on the board, and next thing you know, you turn it over.
So Grove gets this back at their own 27. Keeping it on the ground. Barraza trying to spin out of a would-be tackler. But a good stop there. Is that Christian Young, number 8?
Schaefer, Austin Schaefer again. Already 3 big tackles, one-on-one against Barraza in this ball game. Good thing they brought him, whoever it is, to make sure Schaefer got on the bus. Good job. He has shown up.
Again, a 1 on the run is going to bring up 2nd and 9 from the 28. Columbus Grove not in a big hurry here as we near a minute and a half left to go before we get to halftime. It's deflected pass. It's going to be caught. Barraza will get forward, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's going to be Wirtz. They're going to run that double A-gap blitz again. Wirtz is going to get his left hand up in the air. And how do you know you're a really good football player? The ball just finds you. Barraza gets that one, but he's going to pay the price. That's Hohenstein, 295 pounds falling on him.
No gain on the play, so 3rd and 9. Hopkins rolls, Fires down the near sideline. This one's going to be incomplete. Looking for Baxter.
Yeah, tried to run the out and then up. The problem, though, is you're on the right hash, so you're not going to have a whole lot of room to navigate that route. If you're on the opposite hash or in the middle of the field a little bit more, it makes it easier to complete. Ran out of some precious real estate on that one.
Interception ends up not costing St. John's, as the Blue Jays look like they will force Columbus Grove to punt this one away. Punt fair caught at about the 38-yard line.
3 timeouts in the hip pocket of DSJ. You can't take them with you to the second half. 47 seconds left. I think you start moving your quarterback and trying to complete some outside the pocket throws. Inside the pocket has been a problem with 2 turnovers, 2 interceptions by Boggs already. How aggressive are you here if you're Todd Schulte, Randy?
Well, you're also going to get the ball to begin the second half as well, and you're only down a score.
Don't do something silly and give up a score here, right? Keep yourself in the game.
So from the 39, come out with a 3-receiver look. This has been their most successful play, and that's going with Gagne. Gagne gets to about the 45.
Stayed in bounds. The clock's going to roll, and DSJ does not look to be in too big of a hurry. And now they call their timeout.
So again, our timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. So with the stoppage, why don't we take a timeout as well here on WOSN? Well, St. John's does use one of their Metzger Financial Services timeouts here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Got the ball out to the 45 here with 33 seconds to go before halftime. Boggs has a sidecar to his right in that shotgun. He'll send one of his men in motion. Wants to run. Stops, wants to head the other way, but he's stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, Kylan Mays, number 52, is a really good battle against Duncan. He is going to win that battle. One of the strongest players in the history of that Columbus Grove football program. You saw him just bench press. He used that strength to make that tackle. And DSJ likes to call another timeout with 25 seconds left.
Yeah, it's a loss of a couple. Again, it's a Metzger Financial Services timeout. So why don't we take another timeout here in WOSN? Third down now coming up here for Delphos St. John's. As loses a couple on the scramble.
A little surprised that the safeties for Columbus Grove haven't loosened up a little bit more. Don't let anybody get behind you.
Boggs looking to throw again, trying to set up, goes to the sideline, fires this one. He'll just throw it away.
16 seconds now, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. You might have navigated yourself into a bad position here where you have to punt the football. And that's exactly what they're going to have to do. And we know this Columbus Grove team loves to come after the punter.
So Drew Boggs also the punter, so if you wondered why it looked like the offense was staying out on the field.
You don't want a Michigan versus Michigan State moment right here before the half.
Columbus Grove sending a couple of men deep. Boggs just line drives it, and that's going to hit one of his own guys.
Yeah, hit Schaefer. Really good job by Boggs just to get it out, right?
Did.
Thought for sure. Had he taken any more time, this would have been blocked. That was Baxter, number 4, that got back there. Gavin Baxter almost had an opportunity to block that.
Schaefer's going to get out of the way. You see the... So they're going to put a couple of seconds back on, and they're going to move the ball up to about the 45.
45. Will be first and 10 for Columbus Grove.
So we'll see what the Bulldogs elect to do here with 8 seconds.
Well, again, I'm surprised DSJ. Look, you can see the safeties in the screen. They should be really loosened up.
Trying to see if Braza can break loose. He'll get inside St. John's territory. And it looks like with 1/10 of a second, we have ourselves another Metzger Financial Services timeout.
Well, with 1/10 of a second, you can only tip it in, right? You can't get a shot off.
That's right.
Yeah. But did you see who made the tackle again for DSJ?
I did not.
Yeah, number 6, Austin Schaefer showed up again. That's 4 one-on-one tackles against Trenton Barraza. He is kryptonite to Superman tonight.
So it appears that's actually seconds. That's not a tenth. I guess one of the dots is just burnt out.
Yeah,
so
just waiting on Pac-Man to come eat it up.
That's 4 seconds. Isn't that what that's the Spartan. That wasn't Pac-Man.
4 seconds now. This should be the last play of the half. So
now 4 seconds, you can get one off from half court, right?
You can.
Okay.
You can catch and shoot.
By the way, basketball season begins next weekend here on WOSN. Miles and I get the opening night of the Elida Health Tip-Off Classic. Looking forward to that one.
2 big games on Friday, and I'm excited by that. DSJ finally loosens up that secondary. 3 guys about 20 yards off the line of scrimmage.
Well, Hopkins is going to throw this one up to that sideline. It's going to be incomplete, looking for his favorite target in Baxter. And that's how our opening half of football will come to an end. Bit of a surprise when people see this score around the state. 7-0. Columbus Grove in front of Delphos St. John's. Take a quick timeout. Give you some halftime information when we return here on WOSN. 7-0 the score. Columbus Grove with lead over Delphos St. John's at the half. Partner, a little bit of a surprise. We do want to tell you that our halftime show brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet and Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. Kind of thought it'd be a runaway, and a lot of people kind of thought that too, but here we are. 7-0. Delphos St. John's has come out with a plan.
Oh, they have.
They've executed it so far.
Got to give a lot of credit to Todd Schulte and his guys executing that game plan. They have been very patient on offense. Just can't turn the football over, right? They have knocked on that doorstep a couple times. Give credit to Columbus Grove, though. Didn't get impatient defensively, allowed DSJ to make those mistakes, especially in the red zone.
At Grant Eversole, a couple of interceptions for Columbus Grove. The Bulldogs offensively have been able to move the football, and again, just the one touchdown, but we did see them fumble it as well.
Well, Lima Chevrolet Cadillac has a lot of great cars, great, beautiful things. Well, there is a great ride for Columbus Grove, and that's Trenton Barraza, right? Got to get him the football some more. Let that Cadillac really rev up his engine.
We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have more halftime when we return. Back once again here at the half again. 7-0. Columbus Grove with the lead over Delphos St. John's. Miles, I'm going to ask you what's going to sound like kind of a dumb question, but is it just as simple as St. John's not turning the football over?
Yeah, St. John's, if they don't turn the ball over, maybe they're in this game tied up at 7-7. But the fact that they're able to run the football, Randy, very concerning for Andy Schaefer and Andy Coles, the defensive coordinator, because nobody's running the football all year long against Columbus Grove, right? So the physicality of the MAC has really prepared DSJ for this football game. Running the football has got them into position, but what are they going to do when they get to the red zone? How are they going to come up with a touchdown? Don't know how, because that Columbus Grove defense, they're doing a great job of bending but not breaking.
And again, our halftime show has been brought to you by Lima Chevrolet Cadillac, the area's premier Chevrolet Cadillac dealer in the greater Lima area. Serving Lima for over 100 years, we are proud to call this home. 7-0 Columbus Grove with a lead over Delphos St. John's. We'll take another timeout, get you ready for the second half when we return here on WOSN. Randy Roberts and Miles Holliday back with you here from Lima Stadium, getting ready to start our third quarter. We want to tell you that this third quarter is brought to you by Critton Aerial Applications. Provides you with custom liquid and granular crop applications from our innovative drone system. Videos and information can be found on our Facebook page at Critton Aerial Applications. Delphos St. John's will get the football first here to begin our second half. 7-0. Again, Columbus Grove in front in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard.
Yeah, the longer that DSJ stays in this football game, the more belief that they will have that they can find a way to steal it. If you're Todd Schulte, imagine that talk that you had at halftime. Hey, guys, we outplayed Columbus Grove, had our opportunities. Let's just cash in on opportunities, and we're going to win this football game. A lot of belief in that locker room for DSJ after that first half.
Yeah, 3-7 in the regular season, as we mentioned in our pregame. This is a team that battled injuries all season long. Now, we don't really know, and you brought it up just talking to people before we started, what the regular season record would have been if they would have been completely healthy all year.
Yeah, it's a great point, right? Because the MAC is unbelievable. The friendly statistician for DSJ showed us last week their stats against non-MAC teams and their stats against MAC teams. What a giant difference. They play some football in that MAC conference.
Yeah, well, the winner of this one's going to get a MAC team next week in a state semifinal, either Marion, local, or Minster. Squib kick fielded at about the 25-yard line. That's how we begin this second half.
You wonder if that was the decision after that really nice return by Pullman earlier in this football game. Keep it out of the hands of Pullman, and you don't risk that chance of him having a great return. Trying to judge the wind here, too. That flag is just swirling. It's wrapped all around the flagpole. So it might be an issue, not only the precipitation that continues to fall, but also the wind direction here in the second half.
It looked like the rain, or quote-unquote rain, the mist might have lightened up slightly, but we still see it, at least into the lights. Not really a rain. It's just kind of, it's damp, right? I don't know if wet is even the right word to describe it. Delayed handoff here on first down. That's been the most successful run that St. John's has had. Just keep going with Conyer Gagne.
Yeah. So you run too high safety because it's really 9 in the box if you play tight. To watch Baxter fly up on inside run right here. He's going to come unblocked and then deliver some vicious attitude right at the end.
Gain of 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7, a replays tonight. Brought to you by Alderman Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with luxury outdoor space by Alderman Outdoor. 2nd and 7 now for the Blue Jays at the 40. Continuing to play this game, or they're just going to bleed the clock. Back to Gagne. He's going to get about 3 more.
Yeah, motion came to that side, so Columbus Grove said, if you see motion come to you and you're an outside linebacker, work up to the line of scrimmage. And Jamison Rader, with his 107 tackles, got involved on that one from his outside linebacker position. Randy, these 3 linebackers, led by Houston, 116, Rader with 107, and Levi Schrader with 119. These 3 linebackers are tackling machines.
3rd and about 4 after back-to-back runs of 3. St. John's has run 2 plays. We already see that clock down under 10.5 minutes to go in our third quarter. Gagne had to come to a complete stop to get the handoff, but it looks like he's still going to plow through and get the least famous recipe chicken first down.
What an effort by Gagne. He is dead to rights right there. Blankenmeyer has him, gets away. Houston almost has him. And then runs through the tackle with a spin to get their first down. That was Rader that gets him down to the ground.
First downs tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering, too.
At some point in time, though, DSJ is going to have to pop a play. It is too tough to continuously convert 3rd and 4s into first downs. You're going to have to get a big chunk of yardage at some point in time.
First down from that 48. So keep this one on the ground. Gagne, we'll see the forward progress. Gagne ended up getting pushed back to the line of scrimmage, but he did get into Grove territory first.
Another positive play on first down for DSJ.
It's been 3 yards. That's what the Blue Jays have done here tonight.
Now keep an eye, number 46, TJ Wirtz just checked in. He is playing this left tight end spot.
So once again, everyone of St. John's, they get to the line and then they check for the play.
Ball's on the ground.
Loose, yep. Looks like a red jersey was the first one to fall on top of it.
That's the replay inside, but it's going to be disrupted by Schrader, who gets the left hand, then knocked that ball free on Boggs, and then alertly falls on it. Oh, what a big play for Columbus Grove. Levi Schrader chops it and then falls on it. Oh, momentum all the way of Columbus Grove.
It looked like Boggs unsure whether or not he wanted to keep that handoff or pull it back. Third turnover of the night for the Blue Jays. And now Columbus Grove will get this on the St. John's side of the field, the 48-yard line. Barraza just powering forward will get down near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be an unbalanced look to this side to widen out that front of DSJ and then run right through that crease. Good determined run on first down for the Cadillac. Trenton Barraza
Brings up a 2nd and 3 following the gain of 7. St. John's has tried to shorten this game, and a 14-0 deficit this late would be huge. Going to hold Barraza to a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, he guessed right. Alex Heron, number 54. He is kind of like the eraser for DSJ. When they think they got something dissected, they're going to bring him to that spot. They guessed right, and Heron makes a play.
Let's see if they can do it again on 3rd and short.
Now back to this unbalanced look. The two inside receivers. The inside one is covered up, so he's not eligible.
And he's going to keep it on the ground. Barraza will plow forward. He will get the Lee's famous rescue chicken first down.
Yeah, see right here, you covered this guy up with this receiver, so he can't go out. But what it does is it forces DSJ to come out and think that there's 3 receivers. It gives you that little bit of a crease that you need.
So Barraza able to run for 4. It's a first down to the 36-yard line. Hopkins will throw this one out to Baxter. Trayvon Baxter has the lone touchdown to the night as he'll get out of bounds.
And Baxter, one of those guys that had a big play in the first half, just get him the ball in space, and he can maneuver around everyone. Just a junior. And he is one of the best guys at getting a ball and quickly turning upfield here in Northwest Ohio.
Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Send Baxter in motion, and they go with Barraza. Barraza will get to about the 31.
The mesh, the timing of it was kind of thrown off. Not a great fake on the jet sweep. And, I mean, honestly, who are you fooling? Because everybody's going to keep their eyes on number 3 at all times anyhow.
Gain of 2 there, so 3rd and 5 coming up here. As we are quickly nearing the halfway mark of this 3rd quarter. Two receivers go to the far side. Single receiver down low. Again, quick throw, slant is caught. Looks like it's going to be just shy of the first down.
That's a really good tackle by Boggs. The quarterback who plays corner stops the first down, sets up a huge 4th down play. And you know DSJ is going to dial up some pressure here on 4th and 1.
See some new personnel come in. Also, Hopkins runs all the way to the sideline to get the play. Play clock down under 10. Hopkins, quick give. Barraza is going to be stuffed and it looks like the Blue Jays are going to take over with the football.
I think it's Riley Mueller, number 24, that's going to show up right there, and then he's going to get some help from Gagne. Huge fourth down stop for DSJ. Not many times Trent Barraza has been denied a first down opportunity.
But with the change of possession, we got a quick stoppage. Why don't we take a quick timeout here on WOSN? So Delphos St. John's is going to get the stop. We want to tell you that the game tonight brought to you by The Rustic. Great food, great fun, and great friends. Make it that way. We're here for you always. The Rustic in Delphos. Huge stop for St. John's as they hold Barraza on 4th and 1, and they'll take over here with about 5.5 minutes to go in our third quarter.
Well, you see the answer by Andy Coles, the defensive coordinator for Columbus Grove. First half, very patient. They kept the linebackers, basically played a lot of base defense. And now in the second half, they're getting more active with those outside linebackers. That time, Jamison Rader, number 14, blew that play up.
It's a gain of 1 on that first down run, brings up 2nd and 9. Drew Boggs will keep this one. Boggs trying to cut up field. He's going to be met by 3 red jerseys. It looks like Trevin Baxter being a part of that.
Now Baxter playing this near side safety. Reads the play extremely well, then runs the alley, comes untouched, and more importantly, gets Boggs to the ground.
Held them to a gain of 1, so it's been 2 plays of a yard, and it's now 3rd and 8 for the Blue Jays.
You just wonder, without some kind of event, how is DSJ going to score? You know, they've been able to move the football at times, but chunks of yardage have not been plentiful.
Boggs with a handoff. Back to Gagne. Gagne with a little cutback. Gagne with a big run. There's the first big play of the night. And a big least famous recipe chicken first down for the Blue Jays.
Boy, he's got some electric feet, doesn't he? He's going to press front side. Gets away from Austin Gander, number 54. And then a little bit of slippity slide. And gets upfield. Boy, very fortunate he held on to the football as Barraza Gavin tried to chop it out.
Picked up 18, and I think that is the biggest play of the night for the Blue Jays.
They must have heard me up here, right? No chunk play? Okay, we'll show you one.
Again, first downs tonight brought to you by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's isn't just famous for chicken, they're famous for catering, too.
Yeah, it's finally Riley Mueller, number 24, getting involved. Thought we'd see a lot more of him after that second half he had against Leipzig. He is a north and south runner. DSJ wanted the double tight end formation. Let Mueller find a cutback lane. Good win on first down.
Yeah, picks up 8 there. Just a thing to keep him fresh for the second half.
Well, it might be, right? I love this double tight look.
Back to Gagne's the man in motion. He's going to cut up field. He will get, by about half a yard, the least famous recipe chicken first down.
Yeah, double tight end and double flank with a single back. Back when Miami of Florida was winning national titles with Craig Erickson, this was their primary formation, ran a lot of zone. And DSJ breaking it out. All kinds of formations here tonight by Todd Schulte.
Down to the Columbus Grove 42. And again, they've reached the Grove 19 on their opening possession of the night. Lost it on downs. Trying to do the same thing here. Schaefer this time, the man in motion. Handoff back to Mueller. Mueller straight ahead, all sorts of room. And he'll have the least famous recipe chicken first down.
Well, I've definitely found something they like with this double tight end set going right at him. Look at the block inside by Alex Heron, number 54. And Riley Mueller, the mule, carrying the load.
13 yards there. So a couple of double-digit runs for Mueller here in this third quarter. They'll go right back to him. That cutback is successful again. And a good stop in the secondary made.
All right, so Mueller's just going to read this front side. If they get the block and get the movement here, he's going to cut it back. Inside handoff. See that hole develop? Houston overruns it, and the cutback is there. Inside zone read. Nicely done by Riley Mueller.
Gain of 9 on the play is going to bring up a 2nd and 1. Back to Mueller again. Works the left side. Still forward, still forward. He not only gets the least famous recipe chicken first down, but he's going to get inside the Pat's Donuts and Cream red zone.
Now Columbus Grove going to get a little bit bigger against this double tight look. They're bringing in Basinger, number 7. He is a bigger dude. He's going to play linebacker at 6'1", 205. But this double tight end formation is allowing double team blocks on the inside for DSJ.
First and goal inside the 9. And again, Delphos St. John's inside the Pat's Donuts and Cream red zone. Visit any of our 4 area locations, including our newest location at 600 South Cable Road, next to LCC. Pat's Donuts and Cream, open daily. Boggs will keep this one and get a few yards. Let's see where they spot this at.
Gain of 4, but 2nd and goal from the 5.
So we'll call it 2nd and goal from the 5. Pistol look. Hand off for Mueller, trying to stop. That time he's going to be stood up. And on the bottom of the pile is Austin Gander, senior lineman number 54.
Austin Gander just absolutely splits that double team, beats the block of Logan Duncan inside. And Baxter comes up to help out as well. And that's going to be the last play of this quarter.
So we'll see what St. John's can do when we begin quarter number 4 after this timeout. 7-0 our score. Columbus Grove with lead over Delphos St. John's. And our presenting sponsor for our game tonight is Critton Aerial Applications. They provide you with custom liquid and granular crop applications, all from our innovative drone system. Videos and information can be found on our Facebook page at Critton Aerial Applications.
Defensive coordinator Andy Coles, you see the gentleman in the red hat with the bulldog on it. He is the guy directing this Columbus Grove defense. A big sequence here. And they changed a little bit what they're doing on the goal line. Those double teams early in this drive that were gashing this bulldog defense. Not prevalent here of late as they've stiffened near the goal line.
Also want to tell you the presenting sponsor for our game tonight is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. 3rd and goal for St. John's as the Blue Jays trying to tie this game up. Boggs into that defense is going to be stopped. Brady Masinger in to make this stop.
They're going to run the jet sweep fake and bring the counter around. Just too slow developing allowed Columbus Grove to get there and set up maybe the play of the game on 4th down here.
It's going to be 4th and goal from the 5. Riley Mueller's been fresh. We'll see if he gets the call here. They go with Gagne, and Gagne is not going to get in. Huge stop for the Columbus Grove defense.
Best drive of the night for DSJ is going to get shut down. Watch 52, Kylan Mays. Keep working down the line of scrimmage. He's going to help get it down to the ground after Houston makes the initial spot. If it's not the hustle of Mays, Gagne maybe gets in the end zone.
Looks like Columbus Grove is going to take over at about the 2-yard line.
I thought maybe reverse those calls if you're DSJ. Run that jet sweep on 3rd down, then come back with that quarterback counter on 4th down. Might have been able to get some points, but I like the idea of giving the ball to Gagne on 4th down. He's been their best runner here tonight.
Also that mist beginning to pick up slightly As the Bulldogs just want to run this one out of their end zone. Just power football straight ahead.
You remember a couple weeks ago, Ohio State, nice kick-out block by Basinger, number 7. A couple weeks ago at Penn State, Ohio State ran the ball from their own half-yard line for the last 5:38 of the game. You think Andy Schaefer would like a nice drive of 10:55 from their 1-yard line to start this game away?
And again, our Easter replays tonight have been brought to you by Alderman Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Alderman Outdoor. Now, Barraza gets a block from his receiver. He's going to break out to the outside and get out across the 30-yard line.
Now, what makes him so good, Barraza is going to be dead to rights right here. Watch him break out the stiff arm and then get to the outside. This is a great example of his power. Says, dude, get off me. I got yards to get. Stiff arm and then the speed. He is a complete running back. Nice job by Trent Barraza, taking 2 carries out to the plus 30.
Yeah, out for about 23 on that last one. As the Bulldogs move out across their own 30-yard line. Back to Barraza again, that time tripped up by Mueller. Cutting through, holds them to a gain of about 1.
Heck of a job inside. Brady first recognized the blitz by Heron and took care of it, allowed a little bit of a crease for Barraza on first down.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Hopkins looking to throw, setting something up. It's to their speedster. Baxter to the sideline. Trevon Baxter will score his 2nd Gales Concrete Decorative Stamping touchdown of the night.
And no flags anywhere. Great job by Columbus Grove's offensive staff, recognizing a great play in the first half and not forgetting about it. Let's come back to it in the second half. The man that is quicker than anybody, Baxter, scores again.
66 yards to get the Dales Concrete Decorative Stamping touchdown. Call Dales Concrete Decorative Stamping in Lipstick for all of your commercial and residential concrete needs. Time now for the Northwest Ohio Recycling Extra Point. And it is good. Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora. Pay top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. Huge touchdown for the Bulldogs. Now 14-0 they lead. We'll take a timeout here in WOSN. 14-0 now Columbus Grove in front of Delphos St. John's on our Hawker Drywall and Plastering scoreboard. I also want to tell you that a game tonight brought to you by The Rustic. Great food, great fun, and great friends. Make it that way. We're here for you always. The Rustic in Delphos.
You and I need to go there.
I think so.
Stop in there. Great friends,
no,
great food.
They say nothing about good friends, but you got to be great friends.
Oh, great friends.
Are we great friends or are we just good friends?
Yeah, well,
yeah,
we need to work on it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe with some extra cheese, we'll be great friends.
No. Peyton,
our camera
and
guy,
Curtis,
Peyton, those guys have been working hard tonight.
They seem to be great friends.
They are. We'll get a shot of them a little bit later, but I'm proud of them working the elements out there tonight. Cold and rainy.
Kick can be fielded at about the 17-yard line. Trouble getting a clean scoop for Pullman, but he is able to get it.
How about Eversole staying in his lane and getting that tackle? There's a good shot at number 9, Baxter. He has been absolutely fantastic on that tunnel screen tonight, and then really good on the defensive end coming up from a safety spot making tackles.
Well, I guess now this would be a good time to mention that following our game tonight, Miles will also brave the elements, and he's going to head down, talk to our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner, and make sure that you check out highlights of tonight's Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner on the WOSN YouTube page.
They're not coming up here to the booth? I got to go out there?
Yeah, we're going to send you out there. We'll give you an extra coat.
I'm
and
worried.
A hat and a pair of gloves.
Randy, I'm so sweet I'll melt.
You want some galoshes?
Galoshes.
Maybe boots?
No, Grandma put my feet in Wonder Bread, so I'll be all right.
And we have ourselves a Metzger Financial Services timeout. Metzger Financial Services, help you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. With the timeout, why don't we take a break as well here on WOSN? So there is that Curtis hiding behind the camera?
Yeah, it's the best Curtis has ever looked right there, folks.
There we go. There's Peyton. Peyton found himself some sort of winter jacket.
Now, underneath that winter jacket, he's got a Salina High School hoodie on.
Well, you know.
Told him he's not allowed to wear that when we go to WBL school.
Luckily, this is the lone, I shouldn't say lone, this is a Lima school that's not in the WBL. It's first down. Blue Jays trying to get that touchdown back. Tipped and intercepted. Eversole was looking for his third, but he's going to tip it to a teammate. And so Trayvon Baxter, who just scored the touchdown, is going to come up with the interception.
Now this one kind of flutters, hangs in the air too long for Boggs. You see, not a tight spiral, hangs in the air. Eversole going to play the seam, and then, hey, have yourself a day, number 9. Baxter with the interception. 2 touchdowns tonight and a little bit of a cherry on top with this interception. Just might have sealed the deal here for Columbus Grove.
The return's going to set up the Bulldogs inside the Blue Jays side of the field at the 40-yard line. Quick pitch. Here's Baxter. Baxter trying to bounce that one to the outside, but a nice job made out there. As Schaefer's going to come up. I'm sorry, that is not Schaefer. Gagne's going to make the stop.
Gagne fought through the block of Eversole. I think Baxter, when he watches this tomorrow, will say, I probably should have cut inside the block of Eversole. Eversole kept working, but Gagne, give him credit, kept keeping that outside arm free.
And it looks like Trayvon Baxter, I don't know if he's earned a rest or if he's just decided he's going to pull an Anthony Richardson and take a play off.
Ran a long way.
2nd and 10 now. It's back to the workhorse. Trent Barraza will get inside the 40.
And Riley Mueller, nice down, makes the tackle. Columbus Grove now working the clock a little bit, not going to be in a hurry to snap that football. It was DSJ that was trying to shorten the game early, staying in it. Now Columbus Grove more than happy to do the same thing.
Now 3rd and 8 here with 8:20 counting left to go on our scoreboard tonight. Brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Send a man in motion. Going Grant Eversole. Eversole able to bounce to the outside. He's going to have enough for the league's famous Western Chicken first down.
Grant Eversole, people forget about his ability to run with the football. Look at a block by Blankenship up there, number 67. Great job, Blankenmeyer, that is, with the block. Gets a pancake, but Eversole got some quickness in those feet. If it wasn't for Trenton Barraza, he would have a lot more opportunities. 181 yards on the year.
It's a fresh set of downs for the Bulldogs as they get to the 23, so give Eversole 15 on that run. Back to Barraza, and Barraza is going to be brought down by Mueller. A little extracurricular activity going on.
Not sure how that one did not draw a flag. You're going to see it show up at the end. Watch number 74, top of your screen, fights through the block of Blankenmeyer right here. Is upset that Blankenmeyer continues to block and then pushes him on the pile. That probably should have brought some handkerchiefs.
It's no gain on the play, and it's going to stay 2nd and 10.
As an offensive lineman, though, you love that because you know you got inside that defensive lineman's head by continuing to block.
Switch this up. Eversole at first didn't go down. We'll give him a little bit forward, maybe a yard or so.
Yeah, watch this run by Eversole. Running back coaches will call it your third leg. That's the arm, right? You use that free arm to stable yourself. And kind of use it as a tripod. Got himself some extra yardage by using that free arm.
Turned what would have been a negative into a small positive, about a yard. But the most important thing for Columbus Grove, it lets that clock continue to run. Eversole again, straight ahead. Banging forward. Trying to match some of the tough runs of his teammates.
And another great block inside by Brady First. The center leads the way. He's going to set up a 4th and short. Mays getting involved as well. Look at another pancake block inside by Blankenmeyer. Blankenmeyer is just a heck of a football player, isn't he? We see him on the defensive side. This time playing on the offensive side at tackle, making that great block to set up this important 4th down.
Columbus Grove once again inside the Pat's Donuts and Cream red zone. Now trying to convert on a 4th and 1. Quick pitch, Eversole. Eversole trying to turn the corner. Flag comes in. See what Miles tells me, it's going to be holding.
I think they're going to get Caleb Davis or number 7, Basinger right there. Yeah, right there, number 7 gets the call. A hold on Basinger, and they're going to bring this one back. An official was right on that spot. Good job by him. A lot of officials will lose sight of what their responsibility is and watch the football. Not that guy on the far side. His job is to watch the end man. Did it perfectly.
Waiting for the official call here.
Boy, Randy, do you come back to the tunnel screen again? You've ran it twice.
You got to
for
think about
touchdowns.
it, right?
Yeah. You got Baxter down here on the left hash. Same spot that they've run it to.
You also got Verhoff, I'm a little surprised in not sending him out there. So 4th and 11, Bulldogs are going to go for it. Hopkins looking to run another flag down as well. He's shy of the 1st down.
They'll deny this and get possession of the football because there's going to be another hold against Columbus Grove.
So if that is indeed the case, and we believe it will be, I see Coach Shalday telling the officials that he's going to decline it.
I say Ty Meyer, a little creative with his blocking. Officials didn't appreciate that. You know, as a former lineman, Randy, there is no such thing as a hold.
So with the change of possession, why don't we see if we can take a quick timeout here in WOSL. So 4:57 left to play. Now chance for the Blue Jays. They get this stop. As Columbus Grove will lose it on downs from their own 17. Boggs looks to throw. Far throw out to the sideline. Pass is caught. Gagne is going to have nowhere to go as he's going to be held up and then dropped.
Now we called them the Silver Bullets. Why? Because bullets fly fast, right? Watch those guys for Columbus Grove. The Silver Bullets rally up to the football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys fly up in an angry attitude. That's the way to play defense.
Second down coming up here. Boggs this time will roll to the far side. Doesn't like anything. He's going to take off. A couple of flags coming in here as Boggs is able to get out of bounds.
Yeah, I think this is going to go against DSJ.
Appears to be the call.
Yeah, I saw the white hat pointing to the Columbus Grove sideline saying, do you guys want to accept it and move him back?
Trying to get where the spot would be here. This will be half the distance from the infraction.
Josh Mueller, the guy that they're going to say was creative with the hands.
After the penalty,
The game tonight has been brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Boggs has got the middle of the field open. He's going to take a bit of a hit as he starts to slide down.
Landon Houston, number 11, the middle linebacker. He is a Midwest Mike, neck roll and all that. Just one of those guys that's going to fill up A and B gap. Waits and waits. The quarterback arrives, and you make him pay for taking off.
So get out to about the 11. Still third and long. Boggs under pressure in the end zone, has to throw this one away. And it's going to be fourth down. As you like to see that sportsmanship.
Threw it away before Levi Schrader could get to him, number 33. Andy Coles dialed up him from an outside backer spot, get some pressure, and unfortunately for Columbus Grove, there's a young man down.
They get an injured player on the field, so while they tend to the injured player, why don't we take a timeout here on WOSN? Well, a good sign to see the young man get up, but a bad sign for Columbus Grove is Leighton Blankenmeyer, one of their top linemen, the injured man.
Yeah, it seems like he's going to be okay. That's a good sign. Boy, what a fantastic football player. He's had himself a great game.
Well, it looks like the Blue Jays are going to punt on fourth and long from their own 12. They're starting to run out of opportunities, down 2 scores. That's going to take a nice bounce and a big roll. This is going to turn into a big punt for the Blue Jays.
It's got to be the best punt of the year for Boggs. Just like a shot by Randy Roberts on the golf course from about 150, hit the front of the green and just rolled it a pin.
No, and then continues to roll right off and down the hill. And
I think you have it right, though, with your golf game. I mean, you've paid to play. You might as well get a bunch of shots in.
Might as well, and I do exactly that. So the Bulldogs are going to take over at their own 32 here. 3:40 to play. Blue Jays have all 3 of their timeouts remaining. Do they only have 2? That's right. They had used one on the first down. So 2 timeouts left.
They need a lot of help from Columbus Grove if they're going to win this football game.
So they're going to go with Eversole here. So the lineman's going to lose his helmet as well. Eversole's going to get this one out across the 35 to about the 38. Pickup of about 6. Second and 4. So when do the Blue Jays start to use their timeouts? Another handoff here as they continue to go with Eversole. Pyle's going to push forward, and he's going to get the least famous rescue kicking first down. Now flags do come out this time. More action back and forth here. See what we can see on the Ultimate Outdoor replay. Yeah, there you see the push from behind. It continues. Oh! A little punch in there, perhaps. As the officials are going to talk this one over. Run resulted in a first down out to the 45. Now we'll see what gets added on to it. Long conversation here as the officials want to make sure they get this one right. So St. John's is whistled for the personal foul, so they'll walk 15 yards after the run. That moves the ball down to the Blue Jay 40-yard line.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. And the Blue Jays 40.
So the officials will wait for the chains to get set. And now they want to make sure the clock and everything is set. Now they'll begin to wind the clock. Pitch here as they go back to Baxter. Baxter going to be dropped for a loss of a couple. And it looks like the Blue Jays do use one of their two remaining Metzger Financial Services timeouts. Metzger Financial Services, help complete your financial future. Call 419-225-6067. Visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Why don't we take a timeout as well here in WOSN? Second down coming up here for Columbus Grove. It's going to be second and about 11. They're going to mark this back to the 41. As the Bulldogs about 2 first downs away from winning this game. As Eversol's going to get the call here to the 40. And it looks like St. John's will take its final Metzger Financial Services timeout. Third and about 9 will be the call here. So our Miles Holiday's decided to head down and take in the elements a little early.
Yeah, it's down here.
Having a little bit of an issue with Miles. We hope to check in with him in a little bit.
Not much.
Third down coming up here for the Bulldogs. Come into a tight formation as Eversol gets just tripped up. He had visions of 6, but it looks like he's going to get enough for the Bulldog first down. Just stopped. Looked like Schaefer is the one that tripped him up, but it's going to be a first down inside the 30-yard line. So with St. John's out of timeouts, Columbus Grove will be in no big hurry here. So mark this down at about the 28. And it is going to be first and 10. Keep this one on the ground again. Eversol Wirtz is going to wrap him right up.
21 Eversol with the carry.
Gets a couple of yards. And we'll see if we can head down again. Miles checked out, headed downstairs. So we'll see if we can check in with Miles real quick.
There. Andy, Rainey.
So still having some issues with Miles here. Try to get that corrected before we get to our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner. So with that last first down, the Bulldogs try to wrap this one up. They're going to do everything they can to stay in play. This time they'll go to Baxter. Baxter gets to the numbers, but then wants to cut up field. It's going to bring up third down here with under a minute to play. So the Bulldogs want to make sure they can get this clock down where this will be the final play of the night. Looks like they're going to send some of their seniors back out onto the field as they will take one knee and head off to a state semifinal. Hopkins will get under center, takes the snap, there's the knee, comes down inside the final 25 seconds. And the Bulldogs of Columbus Grove are going to escape a battle tonight with Delphos St. John's. They've got a date in the Final Four. They'll get either Marion Local or Minster next Friday night as our final tonight in Lima Stadium. We'll have the Bulldogs winning this one 14-0 as the season will end for Delphos St. John's. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to head down to the field. We're going to check in with our Miles Holiday and our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner when we return. Columbus Grove able to escape with a 14-0 win over Delphos St. John's, so the Bulldogs will head to the state Final Four. They'll play in a semifinal, the site to be determined next Friday night. Big part of the reason is our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner. First 2 touchdowns on offense and the interception. Trayvon Baxter is down on the field with our Miles Holiday.
Yeah, after tonight's performance, we might call him Mr. Baxter. A great game. Regional champs, how's this good? How good does this feel?
Feels good, but not good enough.
Not good enough. You guys got bigger goals, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the message after the game, Coach brought you guys together. He looked like he was very determined. What did he say to you guys?
Just talking about bring on Marion Local. That's what we want.
The goal, the big matchup has been there. The goal's been to get to that football game all along. But let's talk about this one because this was a great football game. They battled you guys really tough. What did they do to make it difficult?
They just did great. They blocked great, and they got to our secondary really well.
Your 2 touchdowns came off of what we think is a tunnel screen. Was that what it was?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell me, walk me through what your responsibility is on that tunnel screen.
Fake vertical, and then Kyle's the best quarterback there is. And he threw it, and then you got Kyle Mays, best lineman we have, best lineman there is. Perfect. Works together.
And then you sealed the game with the interception. What were you reading on that interception?
I go tackle the QB, and then Grant Eversall, best safety there is, tips it up, and I made a play.
I love it, man. Congratulations. How much fun are you having playing high school football?
I love it. There's nothing better.
Good luck next week, man. We wish you nothing but absolutely dynamic tonight.
Yeah, he absolutely was. And again, 2 touchdowns and interception. Big part as the team's going to wait for him to make his way over to the huddle before they begin their post-game celebration. Already picked up their award for being regional champions. Well, that's going to conclude our coverage not only tonight, but our crew for high school football for the year. We're going to head indoors for Hoops opener next Friday. So I want to thank Ken Rieker, our director, Curtis and Peyton for the work they've done on the cameras all night and all season long. And tonight I want to thank John Zell, the great staff here at Lima, for taking care of us at Lima Stadium. So Columbus Grove is your Region 26 regional champions. They're off to the state Final Four with a 14-0 win over Delphos St. John's. For my partner, Miles Holiday, and our entire WOSN crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.